Welcome to the 2025 Osaka Fishing Show. So this is basically the equivalent of ICAST here in Japan. Most of the big vendors, Daiwa, Shimano's, Jackal, Evergreen, stuff like that, they are all sort of displaying here. Now, today is media day, so this is not open to the general public, but the following 2 days are going to be open to the general public. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of walk around, show you guys what it's like here. There's 4 different buildings. If you're ever in Japan in February, you can come on the 2 regular days, but yeah, kind of give you like a little bit of a back inside. Now, a lot of the show now is sort of salt. So there is still a good amount of like bass stuff, but there's a vast majority of salt forward stuff. I mean, we'll just start going into these halls, and you just follow us around and we'll show you some stuff. I really want to see that new Antares. So that's kind of what I'm really looking for. Also, we went and seen Megabass yesterday. Megabass does something a little bit off-site. With their stuff, we couldn't really film a whole lot because there's a little bit of secret stuff, but we'll include in this video what we can include, including the new Evoluzions, which are badass.
Those are cool, right?
Yeah, let's jump into the first hall.
Hello.
So today is actually like pretty chill.
Very chill. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow.
It looks busy, but like tomorrow you can't walk in here. It's nuts.
Let's go look at Jackal.
Yeah. It's like a good mix of a little bit of everything. There's bass, there's trout, there's saltwater.
Yep.
So like it's a pretty good mix. Some of the top pros in Japan are just here like working the booth, which is awesome.
That is cool to see.
This is something that like I'm super excited about. The Vividus. I really hope that they end up bringing this over. Same with the Shibo flats. Shibo flats are, I mean, this style of bait is getting way more popular, but these ones look really good. I like that matte finish on them. These, like, look at how ultra realistic this Vividus gill is.
That's super sick.
Yeah.
Crazy realistic paint job.
Yeah, I like that you can change the hook location and stuff.
Yeah.
Little Kyoya action. What else do we got? Little Lake Champlain. Did he win Lake Champlain?
This one?
That's great, Kyoya.
Oh, Kyoya.
Yeah, Lake Champlain.
That's cool to see.
Now, a lot of this stuff is not going to be available in North America. Jackal has like Jackal Japan, which we don't end up getting a lot of the stuff, but I'm really hopeful that we end up getting those bigger guys. Now, there's tons of brands here that like we don't have. Like Duo is like a cool brand. Gamakatsu is a funny one. So like you guys think Gamakatsu, you think like just strictly hooks. But like if you look, they make these like crazy rods and accessories and stuff like that.
It's the longest rod on earth.
They're like IU rods. I think those are like IU rods, but they're like literally
3 stories tall.
30 foot. Yeah, 30 foot gigantic rods. Oh dude, actually I heard something at Sunline. Let's walk over to Sunline quick. So you guys know how much I love Sunline. You guys know how much I love All Might. I heard that there might be a new color of All Might. And there is. Orange All Might. So hopefully this comes, because right now we just have the camo and the pink. With an orange All Might would be pretty crazy. So it's orange, white, and with a little bit of black. That would be sweet, man. And it looks like it comes in all the sizes, so.
Yo, this is the coolest packaging ever, dog.
For bass?
Yeah.
What's a shooter? What?
That is cool. It says here, I don't speak Japanese, so I can't tell you exactly what it says, but it says something.
Find new stuff all the time. They got regular stuff here too, like Minn Kota Humminbird, like all the Johnson stuff's here. But then they have their own brands of electronics, like Hondex. So these are actually pretty cool. Yeah, so just like new stuff that you've never seen before.
Man, I feel like the Evergreen booth was a bit more crazy last year.
I think it's more crazy this year. I like when they do stuff like this.
This is super cool. Man, it's so weird seeing all these models of rods we just can't see in North America.
Yeah, Evergreen is actually a huge rod company here.
Yeah.
And then in North America, we have like 2 or 3 models. Tons of accessory stuff. I think clothing is the one thing that I always get jealous of when we come here. Because like, I just love, I love Nike.
Listen, I'm going to say this. The Japanese fishing clothing market is insane.
They literally make everything.
Yeah. There's stuff you want to wear.
What is that?
That's a gator.
There you go. Not too much new baits or anything from
Evergreen? I don't think so.
I do know of one that's coming out. that maybe we can look at. They have some stuff.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah. Baby Jack.
Baby Jack.
Sick, bro.
Big hook on it still, eh?
Same hook, just smaller blade. There you go. Baby Jack. They've also moved some of the weight down, so the head is very small.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So I didn't know this was coming out. Gomax for some customization stuff. Tons of like rod brands you guys probably never heard of. A lot of them are salt, but there are some bass ones. Like Tailwalk is like a sort of a bass brand here. Yeah, basically you don't want to miss too much stuff because there's like you just find little things all over the place. So there's a new Shimano Antares 100. So this is that new MGL4 spool. I think that's probably the biggest difference in this. Now it's a little bit lighter, if it's a little bit more refined, but they have a thing set up here where you can actually see the vibration difference between the two spools with the old Antares and the new Antares, and it's substantially more, you know, dampened and stable. Really cool reel. Hopefully have this in, I don't know, maybe 2 months or so. Probably closer to summertime, but this is what I'm excited about. Almost everything originally gets released, like for Shimano, Daiwa. Like this is where it'll all go first, and then because of when iCast is, that's usually when they'll do like a North American release. They got that the new swim bait, the 220.
What was that? Oh, wow.
The Gravitator.
Oh, yeah, that looks really good.
That does look sick.
Man, I'm excited to fish with bigger baits this year, especially that one. And those D rods that they're getting in.
Yeah, they don't have the outlier rods here. I think it's a North American exclusive thing, but bro, that might be the lightest rod I've ever picked up in my life.
Oh, the Ultimas? Yeah.
It's some
Wow. That's insane.
extended medium 5-piece. These are almost all multi-piece.
Well, that's the big thing here in Japan.
Oh, those are sick, dude.
How sick are those? Like, these are sick.
Yeah, these are dope. This is something I'm super excited about. Vanguard Micro. So just sort of like a micro A-rig. It's not really an A-rig because it's just for one bait, but it's really cool. So this is just under development stuff. Fog Shop Micro, Igu Wackies, Nail TG Sinker. I was really hoping to see the Vespa Brutal. It's like a larger Vespa hook. Vespa is one of my favorite ball heads. Sometimes I just wish that there was a little bit more size, and they did originally announce a Vespa Brutal, but I'm not seeing it, so.
Look at what we have here.
YGK is like an original brand that's been out for a long time, but YGK is a little bit, YGK is the original brand name. They've kind of rebranded Xbraid just for the like North American market.
Now, how does that work?
Xbraid is a pretty crazy booth. Like, this is one of the biggest booths here. So it looks like there's a ton of new braids that they're working on or are going to start coming out. Core braid, X4, upgrade.
Crazy how much coarser this is than the other one.
Yeah, it is.
The Finesse is Finesse.
Finesse is Finesse.
Now, what do you think? We get one of these for Canada?
I would love one of these things, man. Look at how excited Johnny is.
Yeah.
This would be sick, though. We need this, dude. This is like the ultimate kind of fishing vehicle. Look at, they got a top
all
rack,
the rods up
all
there.
the rods up there. You can sleep in here. You store all your stuff. This thing's sort of badass, dude.
Man, this is perfect. I can sleep on the seat back here. You got a little bed back there. Be easy.
I don't know why I'm going that way because the rest of it is this way.
I was very confused too. I don't know where we were going.
So yeah, it looks like super busy, but you gotta think, this is literally just people in the fishing industry or like media stuff. There's a lot of overseas people here from Europe and stuff like that. Not so much from North America, but
Not that I've seen at least. I don't know what smells so good.
I agree with you. We're gonna have to interject for lunch here. Something is just smelling delicious.
Might be that.
What's up, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you.
When's the last time you went Biwa?
I will go tomorrow.
Go tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. But
Jesus.
maybe a snowing called 7 pounds.
7 pounds.
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Famous
Huge.
Lake Biwa guy. Good to see you.
Actually, event.
They do have little cool cars here, man.
They do have cool little cars here, man. Like, we might have to change the engine in them to tow the Vexus, but
Oh yeah, that thing ain't towing nothing. So Daiwa's booth is mega. This is probably one of the craziest booths here. Tons of this is where a lot of the super pro guys are. All the product is on display. Million giant screens. They do big shows out here a couple times a day. So they'll have speakers and guest speakers, pros coming up. I don't know if they have anything really new here. What's Ash? Yeah, let's go check Daiwa. Hey, you, brother.
you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Any cool rods coming out?
Oh yeah.
100% carbon. That is sick, man. It's beautiful too. Carbon grip system. So this will eventually go into freshwater stuff. But this is squid. It's so light too. It feels normal and it feels really natural in the hand. That's awesome. Ash, 100% carbon.
what are we looking at?
100% carbon reel seat. So the whole rod is carbon. All the wraps, same as the reel controls.
Yeah.
And then the guides, AGS.
That's insane.
Yeah, man. Feels nice in the hand though.
Very nice in the hand. Which is weird, because I'm not a huge fan of those carbon things. They feel really good.
Bro, might be the coolest thing I've ever seen.
What is it?
It's showing you how sensitive things are. So here, grab it with that.
All right.
So touch that. You're gonna feel a little bit of vibration.
Yeah.
Okay. You get super
Yeah,
sensitive,
it's
right?
really sensitive.
Now do this one.
Jesus Christ.
But you can hear it.
You
Bro.
can literally hear it.
That's crazy.
That is insane. Well, are these going to come out?
It's already out. This is a squid rod, but then they're eventually gonna bring it into the bass lineup.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be amazing when it does.
That's sweet, man. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
This is made by 200% carbon.
Yeah.
The sound is higher hertz.
Right.
Crazy how you can hear the vibrations on the carbon.
Well, that little touch thing is weird. It was
Yeah.
nuts, man. Thank you for showing me that. I appreciate it, bro. Good to see you. Let's go to SLP because SLP does something kind of cool where they get their pros to send in one of their tuned up reels.
Oh, that's
They
pretty
did that last year anyway.
I do like SLP works, bro. They make cool shit.
Yeah, SLP just makes some of the best customizable stuff. Yeah, right here.
Well, I can just customize your reel for yourself.
Yeah.
It's very personalized.
Daisuke, Kamtaro. So all pros, the pros guys, all sort of SLP'd out their reels and then used them and then sent them in after they were done.
You know what's also cool about that? For example, your flipping reel, if let's say you have all the same reels, you can just customize each reel to make it a bit more visible on the deck.
Hard dice.
That is hilarious.
How did they do that?
That is so funny.
Hard dice. Let me know if you guys want this. I'll bring it in. Hard dice. Frog dice. This is crazy. Does this float? This has to be floating. Yeah. Just the technical collaboration dice. Something really cool and new from Duo Realis. This is the Mido Pico. So this is a hard mid-strolling bait with a treble hook on the back and then a breakaway single hook on the front. Basically, this thing is going to work the same as your traditional, your fish roller, stuff like that. You're going to work it the same way, and this thing just rolls like crazy. We got to use this back in September. I was really impressed with it in the tank. Rolled super easy. So it's about 70 millimeters, probably coming out in May. So look for this in May. Mido Pico, new from Duo Realis. All right, guys, so here we are at the Megabass event. Now, I didn't really want to film inside. There was a lot of people having meetings. This is the sort of dealer portion of the actual event. I think a couple days later, they opened it up to the general public, but let's go over some of the cool stuff in here. So this is a new size of Spark Shad. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to be released, but 3.6 inches, pretty universal size. I think it'll slot in nicely with the rest of the lineup. And then we also had a new size of Dark Sleeper. Now, I don't know if this is going to make it over to the North American market or when it is, if it is. They're kind of vague on the whole thing, but Really cool to see that sort of bigger size. I love throwing a dark sleeper. I love throwing that bigger size of dark sleeper. So 4.5 inches is definitely welcomed, and hopefully they make them in those 2 colors. Now, something we got a lot of questions about, this is the Karashi spinner. So it's sort of a Karashi spy bait type of deal. It looks really, really good. Again, a lot of this stuff, there's not going to be too much of a timeline on, but hopefully we'll see that one soon. Now, this is the Gabarin Jr. This is something we actually got to see last year, and this is one of those things that I really like about Megabass. They will not release something unless it's absolutely perfect. And then we have the big guy. This is the 265 iSlide R. Tons of great colors. They've basically, completely redeveloped the iSlide, keeping sort of the same silhouette. It's gonna be 6 ounces. This is the floating model. I'm not sure if they're gonna do a sinking, but that was our first look at it. And then here we have the brand new Vision 110 SR. So you guys probably got a sneak peek of this if you grabbed one of those lucky boxes this year from Megabass. No date on these again. This is kind of a trend with Megabass, but nice to see something, a little bit of a shallower running of a jerkbait. Okay, and then these are the Evoluzions. This was sort of the talking point of the entire show, not just at the Megabass event. Everyone was talking about that slant bridge. That's that crazy little metal part that sort of has a little bit of an offset in the handle. These rods are insane. They're made with a sort of titanium wrap, so they're ultra sensitive. If you've had an Evoluzion before or you felt an Evoluzion, this is kind of the pinnacle, or that high end Megabass. Everything about Megabass is high end, but these Evoluzions were absolutely crazy. There's 9 casting models, 6 spinning models. The spinning models I was actually blown away with. Megabass did a really, really good job putting in the right models of spinning. That includes 2 mid-strolling rods, so I can't wait to get my hands on these guys. This is going to have sort of a early summer release date. And then the new crankbait this year is going to be the IXI Blowly. This is the collaboration between Yuki Ito and the founder of Imakatsu. Really, really cool. They have sort of that water intake through the head. It goes out through the gills. I think these are going to be one of the coolest crankbaits to come out this year, so can't wait to share more information on these guys with you. And then, yeah, there was a ton of other stuff at sort of this showcase. We filmed as much as we could. There's some new accessories that are coming out that you guys are going to want to definitely, pay attention to. I love Megabass. You guys love Megabass. This is one of the highlights of the show. They did a really good job bringing forward some awesome new products. Hopefully there's some stuff in there that piqued your interest. I really like the 5-inch mag draft, which you guys know is coming very, very soon. Those Evoluzions, can't wait to get my hands on those and bring them out for you guys so you can get your hands on this amazing new rod lineup from Megabass.